Hey guys, love is in the air. Valentine's Day is fast approaching, and I'm sure a lot of you might be wondering, what can I create so I could share it with the ones I love? I'm going to make cheesecake cupcakes. They are so cute, they're so delicious, and they're easy to pass on to people that you love. Stay tuned to find out how it's done. I already went ahead and preheated my oven to 325 degrees Fahrenheit. I have some room temperature Philadelphia cream cheese. That's 2 packets, which is a pound, because each pack has 8 ounces. 2 eggs at room temperature. I have ½ cup of sugar, granulated sugar. I have some Oreos. I went ahead and took out the filling. I have some sour cream right here, some vanilla extract with lemon zest, just to add a little flavor. I have here some butter at room temperature, and I have 2 tablespoons of flour. I'm going to also add a pinch of salt and some cinnamon powder to the crust. Here I have my food processor. I'm going to go ahead and add my Oreo cookies, and I'm going to process it right now. You want to do it as finely as possible because you don't want any clumps of cookie when you're biting your cheesecake. Okay, now it's crummy, and I'll show you that in a second. Okay, this is what you're looking for. It should look like soil or sand. So this is how finely you want it. I'm going to go ahead and add some butter. I'm not going to add too much because you know that cookies already have butter in there already. And you know, if you're going to use graham crackers, you might want to add some sugar to this, but you know the cookies that I have here, they're very sweet. Mix that around. It should look and feel like wet sand. So about 2 tablespoons or 2.5 tablespoons of melted butter. I like to use unsalted butter. That would be sufficient for this recipe. Make sure you mix it thoroughly. Next, I'm going to add some cinnamon powder. And I'm also going to add a pinch of salt. Just a little bit because the cookies already have salt in them. Just a little bit to bring out the flavor. Mix that again. Alright, up next I'm going to show you how to put the crust in, and I'll move to the next step. Alright, I bought these cute little mini cupcake holders. I'm just going to put 1 in each section. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and get a spoon. Alright, I have my pie crust here. I'm going to go ahead and spoon some in. Just distribute them evenly. In order to make a good cheesecake, you need a good foundation. And this is a good foundation. Next, I have to ensure that I press the filling down to the very bottom of the paper. Remember, I spoke earlier about building a good foundation for your cheesecake? Well, this is it. You can use your hands if you want, but I find that this measuring cup, it does it more uniformly and it does a better job than my hands. Coming up next, I'm going to put these in the oven for about 5 minutes. I like to just bake them off for 5 minutes and then remove them, and I'll allow them to cool for 10 minutes while I make the filling. Okay, now it's time to make the filling. Firstly, I'm going to add my cream cheese that's at room temperature to my food processor. Process this, make sure it's smooth. Alright. And every now and then you can scrape your edges. Let's go again. Again, you have to remember to scrape the sides to make sure that it's nice and smooth. Alright. This is what it should look like. It's smooth already, and I haven't added anything else to this as yet, just the cream cheese. Okay, now I'm going to put the lid on. Put the lid back on, and I'm going to slowly add an egg at a time. Remember, it's at room temperature, so let's do this. Okay, once you add an egg at a time, you make sure that it mixes out properly before you add the other egg. Alright, so let's continue. Let's scrape the edges down. Then I'll continue to mix. Alright, now I'm going to gradually add the sugar. Now I'm going to add the 2 tablespoons of flour. As you can see, I just added my vanilla and lemon extract. I'm going to make sure that all the ingredients are being mixed properly. Alright, the next thing I'm going to add is the sour cream. And the sour cream will add just a little air. It will be light with the sour cream. And it adds a lot of flavor as well to balance the sugar and the lemon flavor. And add a pinch of salt to this. Now I'm going to mix again, but not for too long. Alright. This is the consistency that you're looking for. Smooth, lump-free. Here we have our filling, nice and smooth. Alright, so I'm going to take this 1/4 cup measure and I'm going to fill up my cups. These pie crusts have already cooled off. It's not hot at all. I'm just going to spoon some in each cup, and it doesn't have to be perfect, guys. If you make a mess, that's fine. That's fine too. It will still be just as delicious. Remember, your oven is already being preheated. You don't wait until the last minute to do so. Alright, I'm gonna continue doing these and bake them for about 20 minutes at 325 degrees. After that, I'll allow them to sit in the oven and to cool off by themselves. One thing with cheesecakes, they have to be cooled slowly. You can't rush the process. You definitely can't rush the process. So you have to really allow them to cool off slowly. I'm also going to add a pan with water in the oven just to prevent the top from cracking. My cheesecakes are done. Okay, I'm going to just rest it up here to cool off a little. it's done. A little bit jiggly, that's how you want it. Don't be alarmed if you see it jiggling a little bit. Just allow it to cool off slowly. While my cheesecakes are over here hanging out, cooling, I'm going to do a strawberry glaze. I have a saucepan here heating up over medium heat. I diced up some strawberries, some fresh strawberries. I'm going to put that in my saucepan. Then I'm going to add some sugar, about a cup or 2/3 of a cup. I always wanted to do something just a little bit different, so I'm going to add some grenadine margarita mix, the lime one, and some vanilla extract. This is all in here. So grenadine, vanilla extract, and margarita mix, just to add a little color, because my strawberries are not as bright and beautiful as they could be. So going to add some raspberry syrup, add about a 1/4 cup of that. And then I'm going to mix it around to let this cook for about 5 minutes, and then I'm going to allow it to cool off a little. The cheesecakes would take approximately 20 to 25 minutes to cool at room temperature, and then I'm going to go ahead and put it in the refrigerator for about 4 hours. Alright, my sauce is ready and it tastes so good. I added some lemon juice to it, and that brought out a lot of the flavor. It is so good. I'm going to just let this stay on the stove. I'm going to turn the stove off and just let it finish cooking on its own, and then I can't wait to add this to my cheesecakes. It's going to be so good. It tastes so good already. Oh my gosh. Alright guys, I had some more of the pie crust left over. I'm going to just be different now, and before my cheesecakes are fully cooled, I'm going to drop some of the Oreo right on the top of it, just a little bit. I'm just going to do 6 of them like this. Remember that lovely delicious sauce that I made earlier? Yes, that has been cooled as well. I'm going to go ahead and drop those scrumptious strawberries on top. And guys, I must say, it does taste like store-bought cheesecake. You should really follow this recipe even if you're a beginner. Feel free to add whatever fruit you want. I love strawberries, so that's why I chose strawberries. I'm about to show you how I make the strawberry fans. First of all, you need a paring knife or a small knife, and you're going to hold the strawberry towards the top, and you're going to slant the knife. You're going to make small slices, right? You don't cut it, don't cut the top off, just start it at about right here. Okay, you're going to make another cut again. All right, then you make another one and you spread it like that, so it looks like a fan. And that's how I get the strawberries on the top of some of the cheesecakes.